Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I think we have a sunrise, so I'm going to take you guys outside. But I got to get my microphone. I'm peeking out the window. Looks like we might have a sunrise today. So maybe we should go out there and look. Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday. Friday, January 23rd. Uh-huh. It's January. Can you believe we're almost done with this whole month? Can you believe that? We're almost done with the whole first month of the year. What the? Is it just me or is it, is it like an old people thing or or is everybody else, like it's getting old, we're old and well, you know what? I forgot those dogs outside. Dang darn dogs. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a sunrise today. I think God put that in the plan today. So let me go get that dog outside in the freezing cold. Good thing he has a big mouth because I would have forgot him out there all day. Hey Daryl, I forgot the dog's outside. I was about to go outside for the sunrise and Gabriel's out there yelling at me. And remember how I told you I put this stuff in here? Oh, I know what I did. I forgot I left it plugged in. I told Daryl, James, James, my darling. Hello, James. What the? I thought you would be on Ray. Ray was he was live. He was live this morning, and I didn't see you there. I would have been really early. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? James, how are you? Nishant, hello, darling. I have to go get Gabriel. It's cold out there. Can you guys hear me okay? Daryl, can you hear me? I'm going to go run and get Gabriel. I'll be right back. He's really going to be barking, so. Gabriel, he's a pain in the dookie. All right, come on. I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you cold? Bad, mama. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad lady. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, I'll give you a meatball. There's people waiting in there for me. Here's a meatball. You only get one, Libby. Here, Gabe. Get your meatball. Take it. If you leave it there, Libby's going to get it. Okay. Put the meatballs away. Let's go, guys. We got to see if the sunshine's coming out. All right. Hooray. All right. I am back. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You didn't even have anything to look at. Okay. I'm going to take you outside. I got 3 shirts on. So you ready to go outside? Ready? 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 Can you hear me okay, Daryl? Can you hear me? You all right? You guys all there? Before I go out there in the cold, you better tell me you're there. All right. Lori's here. Where's Lori? Lori, can you hear me where's my scarf? It's right there. I'll put my scarf on. I'm trying to wean myself off of it, because I'm thinking spring's coming. So here I go out there. I do this for you people because I love you. No, Libby, you were already out here. Oh, it's not. Well, I don't want to judge God's artwork because He is God. But okay, here we go. How's that? Before the storm, the calm before the storm. How's that? We don't want to look at the neighbor's house. They're all lit up today. That's kind of misleading. It's kind of distracting, I should say. The neighbor has his lights on there. You see, right there? The lights on right there. But yeah, I bet you school's canceled today, huh? Can everybody hear me okay? Hey, Carol, welcome. Welcome. Hello, Carol. Daryl, can you hear me, honey? Lori says yes. Okay. So I could count on Lori, Daryl. Yvonne's here. Where's my Yvonne? Lori and Yvonne are here. Yay! And James the Brit, he probably already left because it's nighty night time there for him. Or no, it's morning time there, isn't it? James, is it morning there? He probably already left. Is Cheryl here? Oh, Carol. Well, good morning, Cheryl, if you're here. Thank you for hitting the love button and giving me a hug. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. There he is. It's late morning. Okay, so you should be up and at 'em then, right? Mumsy make you breakfast? Mumsy, when are you going to fetch me? I had a boy from England, and he call his mom and say, Mumsy, when are you going to come fetch me? I loved that. I was laughing. It was so cute. And then when he started kindergarten, he went and got his book bag and he goes, I don't know who bloody signed me up for this, but I'm out of here. He didn't like the rules, but I don't know who bloody signed me up for this, but I'm out of here. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Oh, Ray, you have Snoopy little thing on your thing? Or is that mine? I'm trying to play Ray's playlist in the background here, but let me see. Is that? Okay. Because it is so... Okay. Oh my goodness, I got the wrong thing on my other phone. Here comes the sun. Maybe I should get my microphone out. She said, which I think a typhoon is big, but she said there's flooding already and everything. She still had... Did I lose you guys? Because I can't seem to get this to come up on my phone. Let me see if I can get it on my... Okay. I'm in the house right now, but I'll go back out. Hold on, guys. Trying to get this live to come up on my phone so I can read what you're saying, because you're facing out toward the... I'm professional. I'm a professional videographer. Oh, please don't hold this against me. Anyone new? Please don't hold this against me. All right. It is coming up. It looks like it's going to be pretty. I don't know. So, okay, thank you. Hey, Connor. Oh, I could see. I got my iPad. I can see all of your things. I can even make it bigger. Okay, so James the Brit, LOL. I don't live with my mom. Let's see. Oh, this is so nice. I can see all your writing, what you're saying. It's 22 below here, 30 below wind chill. I like the way you put the temperature, Yvonne, and then the wind chill. Because I tried to do that with Mike, but he got mad at me. Hey, Akash, how are you? Good morning, Connor. Good morning, Connor. How are you, honey? Oh my gosh, some people come back. Daryl, I just have to love the way you support your wife. You are, yes, he is. Namaste. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy to and abide by our community guidelines. Okay, that's what it says on the bottom there. I don't know. Um, I guess I got to the bottom of it. Thank you for hitting the love button. I call the like button the love button. And it's a big hug for me. So, and here comes the sun. I wish Alan would turn his light off on his porch, but oh well. Um, yeah, I got you guys on my iPad. I can see it much better. I wish I could make it bigger though. I need big print. I don't know about you guys if your eyes are starting to get old, if you're like my age, but I'm gonna go to, I think you go to settings. How did I do that on my phone? Oh, it's different on the iPad, I think. Oh, here it is over here. Don't mind me. I talk to myself all the time. And then I answer. Don't judge me. Okay, let's see. It says bold text, text size. Oh, I can make it really big. Okay, Daryl, enough of that. I know what you're saying. Okay, then I got to go back. Now I can really see. Why didn't I do this sooner? But you know what? My iPad's almost dead. You know, wouldn't you know that? All right. Oh, that sunrise is coming up. I love sunrises. I'm going to be playing Ray Daoxing Womble's Sunsets behind me when we come in from the sunrise. Oh, look at that. Look how it's just glowing up above. That's like, God. What's the temperature here? I think it's 20 or something. I don't know. I haven't been outside yet. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Um, let's see here. Hi, Mike. Oh, Mike's here. Oh, hi, Mike. How are ya? That's what she's. I knew you were gonna say that, Daryl. This is a family show, Daryl. Hi, Brian. How are you? Hi. You were here before, weren't you? Hi, Dora. I snuck in and said hello to you before. Oh, Dora saying hi to Yvonne and not to me. Hi, Dora. Oh, hello, Cheryl. Good morning. I was just saying hello to you this morning because I thought someone wrote your name, but they wrote Carol. Nope, Sally, this is my first time here, and I hope not. I hope not last. Oh, I hope it's not the last. Why would it be the last, sweetheart? Um, Hi, Cheryl. You better, lovely. Oh, is Cheryl not feeling good? Hi to Lori. Lori's a cool girl. I love her. Her lives are really good because she's really in my head, making me really think about this. Really make me think about the decluttering and the downsizing. And maybe I should make Daryl watch those too. Sorry, still driving to work. My truck did not want to start this morning. Hey Dan, how are ya? Oh, aw, thank you. Thank you, Brian. We're just watching the sunrise now. It's almost done. As soon as it comes up, it's gone. You know, it's just like that. You know. Oh wait, Sally wants to know the exact. You know what, you little booger not. Okay. See what Mike does? Do you see how he harasses me? I did. Yesterday I asked him, okay, what's the temperature and the wind chill? Because he's always saying the wind chill. I just wanted to know because that's what teachers do. I wanted to compare the temperature to the wind chill, Michael. Oh, he's going to get it. Mike, Mike, Mike. That's all I was asking you yesterday when you were driving home. I was just trying to keep you company for that long drive, but next time I'll think twice. Tyson, Tyson, good morning. There's my Jerry Ginger. Howdy. Hello. I can't wait for winter so I can see sunrise on the beach again. I feel like it feels like forever. It's wind chill -30. Thank you, Nana, because Nana gave me the temperature and the wind chill, Michael. I didn't even have to ask her because that's what she does. Getting ready to start the car in -20 Celsius. Winging in the woods. I love that. Winging in the woods. Hey, you know how it was Paul, the joke guy? It was his birthday this morning, and guess who was at the birthday party at 4 a.m.? Just like I promised. Just like I promised. Yes, I did. But I couldn't sing because I was in the chat. I had to type. So I put music notes. Where am I? I am in Pittsburgh, PA. My name is Sally D. This is Sally D's Reality, and this is Sunrise with Sally. So, that sunrise is still coming up. It looks really good on the camera right now, but here it's all gone. So, maybe a couple more seconds. Are you guys too cold? Should we go back in? Hello, meow. Good morning. Oh, I love your attitude too. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate. You watched my live yesterday during the sun. Oh, that was fun yesterday. We had a good time. Yeah. We had a good time yesterday. We always have a good time. There are some pretty good episodes. I should put a star next to the ones that are good. Boring. Good. Oh, yeah. I did go to his thing. And I got to see what he looked like too, Lori, you know, because we don't see anyone. See, guys, you see Lori Soul Circle here? Oh, my gosh. She is so awesome because she's going to come here to Pittsburgh and help me organize. No, she's not. I'm just teasing. She's helping me online, right? She is, like, she has her live and then she has some other videos and she's doing, this time it's a series on decluttering. And it's so good because she goes into the emotions of why we can't get rid of some of this stuff and things like that. You have to watch it. And before that, it was like finance stuff. Isn't that right, Lori? You were doing stuff on finances. Why don't I have money and stuff? I already know why I don't have money. Hey, Tyson's freezing. Oh my, you're in Iowa. Iowa. I don't think I have any. Gerald, we don't have a pin in Iowa. I don't think I met anyone in Iowa. Oh boy, here comes the sun. Look. You know, I don't want to say it's not as vibrant as regular, but that's what God decided to do today. You know, that kind of a sunrise. But I like the contrast of the tree and, you know, I'm just like that. I don't know. I say that all the time. Yes, Lori. Maybe I'll just do FaceTime with you, Lori. You know, did you email me back yesterday, Lori? Because I wanted to send you that spinner app. Or I could just show you one here when I bring the camera in. I can't find the email with your phone number. And I was like, where is this, you know? Because I was cleaning up my messages and that because I guess your email takes up space on your phone. I don't know because it keeps telling me I have no space. Hey, Ashley, how are you, lovey? Oh, Ashley's here, everyone. You sound like such an. Oh, I don't get any sleep and I'm just wackadoodle. Is Debbie Sue here? That's Debbie Sue's word. Wackadoodle up. It's all gone out there now. So you guys enjoy this right now because you're a little bit time lapse from me. So with the video, so it's all gone out there right now. So I'm just gonna let you enjoy that. Probably if you guys wanted to meditate and pray, it's probably hard. Just mute me. If you don't want to hear me, just mute me because I talk. There's never a silent moment. Ask Daryl. Poor guy. I got him like, you know, I did actually buy him earplugs so he doesn't have to hear me. Especially like before we go to sleep at night, I'm just like blah 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 blah, blah, you know. And then in the morning, he's just not really a morning person. And as you can see, I am a morning person, and I'm just like da 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 da, and he's just like, oh, he's dashing for the door. He's gonna be like dashing Womble. He's gonna be dashing Davis out the door. Look at that sunrise. Look, it's so beautiful. God is so good, isn't he? So I don't know what we're going to do as spring comes. Does it go to the left there? Wait, which way does it? It'll probably be behind Carol's house. I'm drinking my protein shake and I am also drinking my water. Coldest day there in 7 years. You get to go home on Monday? Wait, where are you, Ashley? Are you in the hospital? Wait, did you have the babies? Wait a minute. I'm lost. Did I miss something? Libby, stop. Did you have the babies? You get to go home. Good morning, Big D. There's my Debbie Sue. I was just talking to you, Debbie Sue. Hello, Debbie Sue. My darling. She still didn't get her package. I'm so disappointed. But, you know, it should be there, Debbie Sue, because guys, I did call the postmaster. What? Wait a minute. You didn't tell me. I didn't get an email, Ashley. You know, how hard is it for you to lay in the hospital bed and pick up the phone and to email me? Oh, you had the babies. Congratulations, my lovies. Are the babies okay? And you're okay, right? Everybody's healthy? Because we've been praying for you. And what did you have, Ashley? Oh, babies. Don't you guys love the smell of a new baby's head? It's just like, if you never held a little new baby before, it's so awesome, that smell. And that you just try to breathe in that youth. Just a little bit. Just give me a little bit of your youth. What did you have, Ashley? Boys, girls, boy and a girl. Oh, how exciting to be young again. Right, Yvonne, Debbie Sue? Twin boys. And what are their names? I remember you telling us their names, but I wanted to see if you went with the names that you chose. We had boys. I think I told you guys yesterday, I kept having this dream when the kids were little that, that I had a daughter, but I forgot to pick her up somewhere, and I'm running, trying to find her. Eddie and Chuck. That's right, because I was asking you, is it just Chuck or is it going to be Charles? Like, are they Edward and Charles? Because we had a puppy. His name was Charlie, and when he was a good boy, he was Charlie, or and then when he was getting bad, he was Charles, and then when he was really bad, I would say, Chuck, get in here. And Ashley's saying good and thank you to everybody with their well wishes. Man, you didn't even tell me about that. I thought I would be the first to know. I'm just teasing you. I shouldn't tease a woman who just had a baby because, emotions can be high. So stop that, Sally. Oh, man, I'm so excited for you. Well, you'll have to be careful and not have the your volume on too high when you watch me, because I don't know if you saw yesterday, I got a microphone, a karaoke microphone. And, I know some people don't like that, but whatever. Look at this sunrise, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to start doing some of the readings here for today. Oh my goodness. You know what the theme for today is for January 23rd, 2026? Libby, no. Protection. protection. Good morning, Jeremy. Oh, same to you, my love. Same to you. May God bless you as well. But isn't that odd or ironic that the theme for today is protection, and all of us are getting these horrible storms and cold weather? So maybe that's a sign from God. I don't know. I'm always looking for signs. It said, anchored in truth, I find my protection. At times in my human experience, I may feel scared or defensive. Rather than regarding these responses as weakness, I recognize their sacred purpose. The instinct to flight, the instinct to fight, flee, or freeze. Yeah, we're all freezing here. The surge of adrenaline, the sharpened senses, all arise from my wholeness, equipping me to respond to any experience with clarity and strength. That's why we need to get a good night's sleep, huh? This awareness anchors me. I remember that even in fear, remember, fear is a liar, right, Lori? Even in fear, I am not separate from the Spirit. The same power that flows through joy and love also moves through caution and vigilance. This is part of my protection, a spiritual shield that helps me perceive clearly and act wisely. I find courage to respond with freedom, with wisdom and intention. I feel protected, guided by divine intelligence, and supported by the power of love. That's all we need, God, is love in this world, don't you think? Hello, Scott. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone who came in. Oh, you had a C-section for the twins, Ashley? You know, Ashley told us when she was first pregnant. That's how long I've been following Ashley's pregnancy, and that's how long she's been with me. Isn't that something? I love you, Ashley, and I'm so glad we've been praying and everything's okay, because you were in the bed for a while, because of the babies. You had to lay down for a long time. Hello, Solid North. Good morning. Good morning. My wife had a C-section and she cried and held her hand. Oh, and you held her hand the whole time. That's what you do, Tyson. You're a supportive hubby. You're a great hubs. Remember my name, Solid North. Is that Mary? No, I don't remember my name. I don't remember Solid North. You'll have to tell me. Did you change your name? Hi, Solid North. A few months. Yeah, see, she had to be in bed. I remember. I know my people. What's your name, Solid? Thank you, Scott. Good morning, Scott. Oh, Kid Lemon. Now, how was I supposed to know that, Kid Lemon? How was I supposed to know that was you? You are a tricky kind of guy, okay? You missed it yesterday, Kid Lemon. You did. You missed it because you were absent from class. Libby, knock it off there, girlfriend. Kid Lemon missed it yesterday, didn't he? And I had to give it all away now, Kid Lemon, to Scott. So here you go, Kid Lemon, because every day I always sing to Kid Lemon. So turn your volume down, Ashley, so I don't wake the babies, okay? Here we go. Go, Kid Lemon. Go, Kid Lemon. Kid Lemon is now Solid North 6332. Go, Kid Lemon. Go, Kid Lemon. Now get your butt to school. Do you have school today? Listen to Libby. What are you going to say? Oh, now that I give you the microphone, you have nothing to say. Really? Do you hear her? Libby. Okay, that's enough. Power off. All right, guys. That was my song to you, Kid Lemon. Where are you at there, kiddo? I didn't know what to say. Escaping the morning, Lori. It's me, kid. Do you see how this kid tricks me, Scott? I know he was Kid Lemon, then he was what is this name here? He was something else and then something else, a bushel of lemons. Now he's solid north. Now, how was I supposed to know that? You guys are tricky. That's like some of these people put their name up there, A, B, C, D, E, F, K, Q, R, and I'm supposed to sound out that name. They're all playing with me there. Let's see. Dr. Pepper, Night Sword, good morning. I'm trying to feed them. Okay. I'll be quiet. But I had to try out my microphone on Kid Lemon. I tried it on a Scott yesterday. Morning, Debbie Sue, Sally. One of these days you need to share Gabe and Libby with us. My phone's outside. I'll show you her. They're a pain in the butts. Yeah, I had another one, Lori, named Leviticus, from the book of Leviticus, and he attacked Gabriel. He was 3 years old. Is he 4 years old? And he was always attacking Gabriel. And the one day he attacked him, Lori, and bit him in the eye and tore part of it out. And I saw the blood, but I didn't see that the was laying on the ground, and I picked it up and put it in a plastic bag in case, I don't know, we were going to take him to the emergency vet. And I said, that's it, because he has attacked too many, because Gabriel's old, and that's what he did. I had to get rid of, a rehome. He's at a Basset Hound sanctuary place where they, have all these Basset Hounds, but he needs to be in an only dog household. And I tried for years and years with him, but yeah. I don't know why you want me to say cup of tea. Cup of tea. There you go. She sounds bad. That is Gabriel. Gabriel's my phone's still outside. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the phone here. It's probably frozen. Good morning, CL, my darling. Good morning. I said it, okay? Dr. Pepper, I don't know what you want from me there, darling. I'm only a woman trying to do a show here. Debbie Sue, I love you. Debbie Sue is awesome. Okay. Dude. Thanks, dude. Oh, I like Dr. Pepper. I thought he was calling me a dude. Hey, Paul. I was at Paul's party this morning, right, Paul? Paul is 42 years old. 42. Okay, let me read this here before I go get the camera. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of God proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Every word of God proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. From Proverbs 30, verse 5. Hey, Marley. Hello, darling. How are you? My Basset thought he was a cat. He was raised by a grumpy old cat. Yeah, well. We are going to, at least, Ashley, at least you had the babies before the snowstorm, right? And now you're going to go home and be comfy, cozy, warm, right? Okay, let me go get my phone outside there. Gabriel, move out of the way, honey. That's another thing. Bassets, they just plop down, and that's where they're going to sit. Gabriel, I need this. Can you move out of the way? Where did Libby go? Okay. Alrighty. Come on, Gabe. You want to go outside for a minute to get the camera? Gabriola. Where's Libby? Liberty? She's kind of quick on her feet. Come on, Baba. Not you, mister. It's too cold. Mister has been wanting to go outside. He's a crazy lunatic. He loves outside. I want to get a catio for him. Okay, here we are. I think my phone's still working. Here's Gabriel. Gabriel, look at Mama. Look up here. Gabe, can you see him? Gabriel. Gabriel. He's old. See his little old eyes? Yes, he is an old guy. And there's Libby here. Oh, there's Liberty. There she is. Yeah, she's can you guys see her? All right, come on, Gabe. All right, Libby, we'll let you out for a minute. Jeez Louise and Betty Davis. There's nothing out here, Libby. Daddy's not home yet. See, the nose. It's always the nose. Look at her sniffing away. Okay, there you go. You guys okay? It's too cold out here. Look, see the noses? Do you see the noses? Yeah. What you got? Okay, you ready to come in? Come on, we got to go. We got people to see here. Come on, let's go. Come on. There's Libby going in there sprinting in, and then there's Gabriel, like the regular Basset Hound, like Eeyore. Dum da dum da dum da dum. Woe is me, I'm Eeyore. Dum dum. Give me my thing. Would you, Gabriel? No, we're not. See, they lay right where they stop. They think that's where they're supposed to lay. No. Okay, here I am. And, okay, I'm sorry, you're all over the place. Justin always used to say, wee. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think it's on. I was trying to play Ray's playlist. Okay, here we go. All right, let me see here. I was cleaning my desk, so now everything's all, I'm just going to put you guys on the other tripod. Hold on a second. You're going to go for a little ride. I'll take you off of this one. There we go. This one has one of those rubber things. Oh, you guys are being so patient with me. How did you like the little Bassets? I'm all crooked here. Did you get to see them, Lori? Okay, my Baxter was tricolor. We did. Damien was that color. Damien was so beautiful. Hi, Nina. Good morning, honey. Did I miss anybody else? Those are my babies. You know, Bassets tend to get like, I don't know about CL. Did your Bassets have like lumpy lumps in their under their skin? Like, were they lumpy after they got old? I got to go. It's almost midnight, but goodbye, everyone. Yeah, there's always the, the replay. But I have all these shirts on, so when I went outside, I wasn't that cold. They wee Bassets was fun to see. Thank you. I'll do more with them later. I like my TV. Oh, okay. That is Ray. That's Ray's. I'm trying to play them, but I guess that was a short. That's why it's skinny. I don't know. He has so much. His opening and everything, like his opening pages and stuff, they are so awesome. Like, he's very talented. He taught me a couple things via the phone. He was teaching me how to do those little cartoons and stuff. And I know my cartoon doesn't look like me, but that's just, that's wishful thinking. My little cartoon on my Sally D's reality. I know it doesn't look like me, but like, I'm going to look like that because I'm getting down to gym. I got a trainer and everything, but I have to work slow because of my leg. Darn cat scratched my leg and now it's like, not to be gross, but it's leaking now. So I'm telling you, it's swollen. And if I bump it, that happens. Who am I talking about? Oh, Dashing Womble. That's Ray. Dashing Womble. That's his playlist. And let me see if I can find. I think that's his playlist. What happened? See, look at him. He has, let me see if you can see. There's his wife, Wendy. See, there's his sunsets. I was trying to do the sunsets. Let me see, Wendy. There they are. Look at his artwork. Can't see it. But he goes live. It's so fun when we go live on there with Ray. But his name is Dashing Womble. And Ray, where do you have all that artwork? Is it at the end of your shows? Or at the... He drives us around the area that he's at. Sometimes we go parking with Wendy. And James DeBritt's usually there. I know it's backwards. I have to turn the camera around and then I won't be able to see the words, Cheryl. If I put it on mirror for you guys, it has to have the camera turned around and then I can't read that. I mean, I could do that if you... Oh, I have 3 cats. But let me get back to the readings. We don't want anybody to get upset about that. But Let's see. All right, so we were talking about protection, and I thought it was ironic that that was for today. So we'll continue that. It's like the calm before the storm. It is. And you guys, guess what? We're having another sunrise out there. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys want to see it or not, but it's coming up real bright. In God, I am divinely protected. When life feels unsafe or even a little scary, some people are really scared about this storm, you know? How old am I? How old do I look? Really old? I'm 60, 60. When life feels unsafe or even a little scary, I can feel spiritually protected by turning within to the peace and perfection of God. Oh, they're at the end? Okay. The conditions of the world are fluid and of ease, and times of tumult. Placing my faith in the things of the world may leave me shaken and frightened when circumstances change. I need not be afraid. When I feel myself succumbing to trepidation and anxiety, I don't think there's anyone in the world today that doesn't have anxiety. Hello, James. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Nina has to go. Aw. Okay, Nina, bye. I guess you asked too much of her, Cheryl. I don't know. Placing my faith in things of the world may leave me shaken and frightened when circumstances change. I need not feel afraid. When I feel myself succumbing to trepidation and anxiety, I return my awareness to God and claim divine protection. Knowing God is with me at all times and in all ways helps me relax and alleviates my fear. To keep this divine connection foremost in my mind, I affirm God and I are one. I am protected and divinely loved. It says from Psalm 16:1, protect me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I think I'm going to chant that one today, you know, like over and over. I'm going to go, protect me, O God, for in you I take refuge. Because sometimes I'm trying to, like, whenever I try to memorize different, verses in the Bible, I just say them over. That's how I learn stuff. Protect me, O God, for in you I take refuge. That's perfect. Perfect for today, right? As I heed my guidance, my way forward becomes clear. Looking back on life, I see how every step, even the ones I felt uncertain, led me to where I am today. So God protected us, and he just keeps us moving along, you know. And sometimes we don't realize how much God is in there, you know, in our lives and protecting us and guiding us. Like sometimes we think we're making all these decisions when God's sprinkling those little things in our head. And what we do with them is what the free will is. Good morning, Rhonda. Led to me to where I am today. Moments of doubt, delay, or seeming detours were not missteps, but part of greater unfolding. Trusting this, I move forward with faith, believing each choice and experience expands my good, deepening my understanding and brings me greater meaning and purpose. Though I sometimes feel weary or unsure, I remember my journey is about trust, not speed. Not speed. Remember, we're not rushing through life. Not speed. I pause when needed, gather my strength, and continue at a pace that feels right. We all have to remember that, right? As I listen within, I find reassurance that I am never without direction. I use my guidance to lead myself toward my highest expression of life and joy. I use my guidance and the protection of God to lead myself toward my highest expression of life and joy. And we talked about joy yesterday, which was one of my favorite topics. And from Isaiah chapter 30, 21. And when you turn to the right, or when you turn to the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. That is so beautiful, isn't it? This is the way, walk in it. And when you turn to the right or to the left, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. God's protecting us. God's protecting us. Okay, Winging in the Woods. Is your name Dan? Is that your name? Before you leave me? Okay, who else came in here? Robert, good morning. Good morning. Hello, Robert. All right. Yes, is that Dan then? Lori, is that Dan? Okay. Nice to meet you, Sally. Got to start work and make a difference in the world. All right, my darling. All right, you got it. Oh, Colleen's here. Good morning, Colleen. Are you feeling better today? I know it's so overwhelming. Good word from Psalms. Thank you, God, for protecting my friends in this storm area. Yes, Cheryl, yes. We've been talking about that this morning too, about everyone being scared, and you know, the protection of God is with us. All we have to do is ask God to protect us. And somebody keeps texting me and I can't get that volume off. And then we have to be brave, right? When God's protecting us, we have to know in our heart, right, that He is there, right? And we have to trust. That's what I'm trying to say. Trust in Him that says, through the power of God within me, I am brave. If I want to have a greater, more expansive experience of life, I must be brave and move beyond the trepidation that holds me back. Because it's like Lori says, fear is a liar. Fear is a liar, right? That same thing happened to me, Ashley. That same thing happened to me, love. Look at me now. I do not judge myself for hesitating, but I do not let it stop me. Because we're not gonna like, you know, run up to the bridge and say, oh, I'm gonna jump. We gotta put the harness on and everything, right? To do the bungee jumping, right? We have to take our time. We can't just jump into things. So sometimes, you know, we're fearless like that. And we just, you know, like me telling Daryl one day coming home from school, we're moving to Idaho. And he's like, what? I said, I'll call you on the phone because I had to go to a meeting at school. And, you know, that was the first time Daryl and I ever, you know, just jumped. Because Matthew told me, Mom, if you don't go, you'll always be saying, what if? You know, what if I did that? Would I, you know, be happy there or whatever? So we did go there. And, you know, I did learn a lot about myself going there. But then we had to come back here. So, you know, I don't know. Now I'm starting to think I should have gave it more of a go. But I was extremely homesick. And, you know, it just, you know. So much life lies on the other side of my fear. I believe I am meant to live a fulfilling, satisfying life. Whether I am interested in having grand adventures, like Dora, she's always off on adventures, or simply stepping out of my comfort zone and trying new things, right? Trying new things. I can rely on divine within as I summon the courage to do new things. I affirm I am brave. As this becomes the truth of my heart, my experience of life expands. In 2 Timothy chapter 1:7, it says, for God did not give us spirit of cowardice, no, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. Oh my gosh, I have no self-discipline. I am trying so hard. I have no Oh, Kathy Sowers, guys. That's Sammy's grandma. You know, your son's a star. Your grandson's a star. Good morning, Sally. I am also worried about the weather, praying for all my kiddos to be safe. Yeah, everybody just needs to stay put. You know, you can play on the computer as long as the power don't go out. I was just thinking that last night. I was more thinking about my animals if the power went out and I didn't have heat for them. I was more thinking about how I'm going to keep my animals warm than myself. because I'm not worried about that. I just don't want them to get sick. So much life on the other side of fear. Yes, Lori, you're right. But right, Lori, that's what Debbie Sue said. But Kathy, don't worry, okay? Listen, Kathy, you said you're praying, right? Miss Kathy, if you're going to pray, then don't worry. But if you're going to worry, Kath, then don't bother praying. You're wasting your time, right? So if you're going to pray, then don't worry, Kathy. I know it's the basics of being a mom, a grandma, which I don't know what's be a grandma, but I'm sure, don't worry, okay? Yes, but don't worry, Kathy. Your kiddos have been through a lot over the years, and everything's working out, right? I mean, look at Mackenzie went off to another country to study, and I mean, your family's really, really blessed. That's right. God doesn't give us spirit of fear. One day, I'll share my testimony of how God delivered me from over 4 different fears. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear that, Cheryl. We could do you know what? We could do a collab, Cheryl, if you want to share that on the live one morning. Let me know, Cheryl. We could do that. You could share your testimony. Or you can do it on your own, if you want to. But Kathy, I just want to reassure you that everything's going to be okay. I know in my heart, because your family is like my family. So, yeah, be strong. Yeah, you have Bambinos to take care of. But yeah, Cheryl, I would love that. 40 different fears. Wow. I would love to hear that. Hey, Chris. Good morning, my darling. Oh, I have a bunch of shirts on. I look like, what's his name? Ralphie from Christmas Story. I have all these shirts on. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's why when I went out there, it was okay. But it's not Ken, Daryl. That's Chris. Okay, he's using. Sally, I didn't know the C-section. Oh, I didn't have a C-section. They wanted to do one with my first one, Daryl, because his head was so big in his shoulders. And I'm like, no, I went to Lamar. Oh, that was a mistake not doing a C-section because I got ripped. And oh my gosh. And then, they want to put a catheter in, not to be gross, but you don't want people to touch you. Daryl's just like, lay down. I'm like, Daryl's like telling me, it's like, don't ever talk to me like that. But just take your time, Ashley. You know what, Ashley? What I said to was it Johnny yesterday? Whenever the babies sleep, Ashley, you have to sleep as well. Okay, you have to sleep when the babies sleep. And do you have help, Ashley? If people offer you help, don't turn it down. See, I did that. I wanted to do everything myself, right? Everything. I hope we don't lose power this weekend. So I know. I'm so worried about my animals. I don't want them to get cold, but we could get all under the covers together and coodle, I call coodling, COODLE. But that, okay. I digress. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. That's from Proverbs 21:21. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. And that's what I'm always talking about, kindness, If you could just be nice to one people, is that so much to smile at someone or something? I mean, I'm not asking you to write a novel and, read it to the, it's like, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to stand on your head. I'm just asking, walking by someone, smile at them. Oh, your hair looks pretty or something. Oh, good. Trying to sleep when they sleep. Yeah, I hope we don't lose power either. Inspired by their example, I will do what I can to be of service and help heal and bless the world however I can. Because it says, I pray for those who serve may know the protection and fidelity that they have worked to provide. I honor them with prayers of strength and resilience, and I visualize them as divinely inspired, guided, and safe. So, all of them, that's important. Now, Sally talked about that. Yes, yeah, I did. What are your opinions of Islam. I don't really know anything about that, honey. I just come on here and talk to people around the world, and I don't watch the news. I don't even know. I think we're supposed to get 6 to 10 inches of snow. I just look, everything's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. I don't know anything besides YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, I don't know. I don't even listen to the radio. I just listen to my Apple Music, and I'm a sad. My friends tell me I have my head in the sand, but I like it. I like it in there. The sand is comfortable for me. It's very, very comfortable. I don't. If the world's gonna end, guys, I don't want to know. Just I want to be doing my daily routine. I don't know if you guys, what you guys think about that, but I don't. Do you really want to know? You know, do you really want to know? I don't. I don't want to know because there's nothing to know where to go. I just heard we're supposed to get something between 8 and 12. Yeah, well, you know, like I told Ray on his live this morning, he says, yeah, they told us we're supposed to get 3 to 12 inches. I said, well, with a forecast like that, we could all be meteorologists, right? That just, you know, lick their finger and put it up in the air and say, oh, we're going to get 10 inches, you know? Oh, we're getting 5 inches. So, but Daryl, I was telling them, who was I telling? You know, whenever Mozart was little and we went out in that snowstorm, do you remember that, Daryl? Maddie kept saying, oh, mommy, it snowed. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And, you know, we're waking up and then we look out and my car was completely covered. It was completely covered. And then we couldn't get the door open for Mo to go to the bathroom. And I finally get it open and the poor thing went bloop. That was something, I tell you. The Christ within is my spiritual shield. Each morning I wake up secure in the knowledge I am spiritually safeguarded. This understanding is my rock, especially when life seems uncertain. In prayer, I change my focus from the shifting state of the world and the circumstances of my life to the truth of God. In this realm of perfection and peace, I am enveloped in divine love and feel the protection of the Spirit. I do what is necessary. I ensure my worldly security, but I do not let worries about my safety fester in my mind. If Kath's still here, my darling, I do what is necessary to ensure my worldly security, but I do not let worries about my safety fester in my mind. I banish fear, Lori, by returning my thoughts to the Holy Spirit and the knowledge that as a spiritual being, no lasting harm can befall me. I believe in the presence and power of God, my source of spiritual protection. Do you hear that? I'm going to read that paragraph again. I do what is necessary to ensure my worldly security, but I do not let worries about my safety fester in my mind. I banish fear by returning my thoughts to spirit and the knowledge that as a spiritual being, no lasting harm can befall me. I believe in the presence and power of God, my source of spiritual protection. And from Psalms 27, verse 1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Right, Lori? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Right, Cheryl? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall we fear? You know, the Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? That's from Psalms 27:1. Just like yesterday when I was talking to those kiddos that were, hello, Share Bear. Hello. Good morning, honey. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to keep up and read. Okay, so remember those kiddos yesterday? I'm assuming they're kiddos, like 20s or whatever. Talking about, you know, texting back and forth and I'm going to get her, blah, blah, blah. And I said, why do you care what other people think of you? Like if somebody said something, let's say Tommy said, Sally, I don't like the way you pronounce the word helium. I don't know. I'm just making this an example. And then, you know, either my feelings could get hurt, like, but what does it matter what Tommy thinks about me? Like, does he pay my bills? You know, like if I was thinking something about Tommy, what does it matter to? Like, it doesn't matter what they think. The only one I have to answer to is God. That's the only one I have to answer to. In all my life, if you're a murderer, if you're a thief, if you're a good person, if you're a mom, or, if you're a child that has left your mom and dad to wonder why you're gone, all of you, all of us, we only have to answer to God. I don't have to care about, trolls coming on here like that kid said. Did you see that show that they did a skit about you? No, I didn't. And I really don't care because I don't care. I'm 60 years old, and why do I have to worry about what someone's saying about me? Maybe they mess up my character or something like that. But people who know me, people who really know me, Gabriel's pushing me off my chair. People who really know me know that I'm not a thief or a mean person, that really know me. If they say, oh, well, she swears all the time. Have you ever heard me say anything besides but or, gee? Like someone said I was swearing when I said geez. They said I was saying God's name in vain. But, in my era, that wasn't a swear word. So, wow, you're supposed to get all that snow, Chris. Hi, Max. Hello, darling. How do you type different? How do you do that? But anyway, like, what does it matter with those people? I'm not afraid of anyone, I only have to answer to God. I mean, my husband and we do things to make each other happy, but I don't, just like I told Maddie, I said, the only one you need to think about, what they think about you when he was little, I said, is your parents and God. But, he really didn't even have to worry about what, I thought of him because God is the answer, You do, try to honor your mom and dad, right? You honor your parents and your elders and things like that. But it's getting to the point where, kids don't do that anymore. And, us old people have to be strong. We have to be strong. Yeah, Ashley, my son lives in Texas. So does Rhonda and Evie. They all live there. Oh, that's a cartoon. You're really smart. I never knew you could change the font. Did you guys know that? Yeah, Maddie's he was waiting for his grocery. My son was waiting for his grocery delivery last night, and it was over 2 hours. I said, Matthew, you got to call and tell them, look, I need my groceries, I mean, to be 2 hours late and there's no bad weather yet. I mean, he's like, well, Mom, I'm just going to give him. I said, okay, whatever. I could see if they're a half hour late, an hour late, but he's waiting there over 2 hours. I think 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a bit much. They should at least call him and let him know or something. I don't know if that's the norm for delivery people. All you dashers, do you know anything about that? Hello, Tahir. Hello, my darling. Good morning. So that says you showed, wait, was that the one I was reading? No. It said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? What, guys, we have to stop worrying about, present yourself, do your hair, present yourself in a wonderful manner and, act like a lady, act like a gentleman and, don't be going out and stealing stuff and, shooting people stuff. That's a big extreme for, for my life. Hello, King William. Good morning. Good morning to you. Oh, good, Dan. I'm glad you're back. But we're talking about fear and things because protection was the theme for today. They're swamped with grocery delivers over the panhandle. Okay. Well, he was patient. I was the one that was like, well, but he wanted to get it done so he could go to bed because it was getting late because he went to pick it up. And then that's what he was waiting to do. He was waiting to go pick it up. That's right. It wasn't delivery. He was waiting to go pick it up. The store people didn't have it ready. That's what, I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't delivery. It wasn't. So, I mean, he might as well just go in the store and get his list himself if it took 2 hours, The weather guy said it'll be 2 below zero. Oh, we're getting worse than that. Hello, William from Mike. Mike, aren't you supposed to be at work? Mike's going to get in trouble. But that's his choice. He's a grown human being. Mike, what's the temperature? Not the wind chill, Mike. That was funny. I'm just looking for where I left off here. Oh, crud. Okay, there's it. There. Okay. Which one was that? Okay. 15. I lost my page. Get me all sidetracked. I am grateful to be divinely protected. Of all the things for which I am thankful, I am especially grateful for the divine protection. This is the assurance I feel that even when the world is changing more rapidly than I like, or in ways I don't understand, I can rest in the changeless, loving presence of God. As a divine, loving being, I embody the peace and protection of God. At the level of spirit, I am always safe and protected, always one with the divine. Any feelings of fear or anxiety dissolve in the light of this truth. God is absolute goodness at all time. This is my protection. I am certain that as my life ebbs and flows, as changes accelerates, because time flies when you get to be my age. If I struggle, I am always divinely protected. I'm always divinely protected. And that sun's really kicking today. I love it, but I don't, you know. And it says from Psalms, I got Psalms again. Go over here a little bit. You can't see me here. Psalms, you who live in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge, my fortress, my God in whom I trust. That's from Psalms 91, verses 1 through 12. You who live in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. We don't need to be afraid of anybody, guys. We don't have to, thank you, Debbie Sue. We don't have to worry about what they say about us. We don't need to retaliate. We need to leave it go. Let them be dum-dums. Or like Debbie Sue says, can I use your word, Deb? Wackadoodles. They can be wackadoodles. Thank you. Max, how did you get these fonts? Yeah, how did you get those fonts? These young kids, they know everything. I'm just trying to get my monetized papers in. I was trying to, was thinking Colleen and I could do it together because we got monetized together, but I still didn't do that paperwork yet. Because I don't know where to start. But anyway, so I don't want to, go too far into this today, but guys, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I might check in. Hey, I wanted to take a show of hands here. What is with this? I don't want to run my chair over at Gabriel, but I'm getting even further in this. I love it. I'm not complaining. How many of you would like to do trivia over the weekend? Does anybody want to do some trivia, like trivia with music? I know Big Three, wait. DJ's channel. I know he loves to do that. Oh my, hopefully you'll get the paperwork done soon, Sally. Why do I have a deadline? I thought I didn't have a deadline. Do we have a deadline, Ray? Download Facemoji. Okay, guys, if you want different fonts, you sure that's a safe place, Max? Oh, you're from Mrs. Paula's channel? Is that where you're from? Download Facemoji. Oh, I recognize that geezer behind you. Yeah, there's my babe. There's my best buddy there. I spend a lot of time with it in the evening. In the late evening, right, Ray? When we used to always stay up late. Yeah, guys, if you have time to play your friend's playlist, do it. Even, people that are, need hours and stuff. It doesn't take anything. See, I have him up there. He's playing. He's not bothering me until I start listening to him, because I got on his show this morning. I was going to be on here early today, and I said, oh, Ray's on. And I started chatting with him. I'm like, oh, I better go. I didn't even say goodbye. I was like, oh, crap, I got to get over there. Yeah, so if anybody interested in doing some kind of trivia or something, everybody's mesmerized by Max right now. If you guys want to do trivia or anything? Because we were going to get like a game night because I have a bunch of fun things because, you know, being a kindergarten teacher, I can make it into an adult game. So maybe I'll just reflect on that. You guys can put in the comments what you think. Or maybe I'll do one of those voting things. Lori, don't forget to email me your phone number and I'll send you that app. Or I could just show you on here. Where's my phone? Let me see. I don't know if Lori's still here. For like contests and that, I had this app. Actually, I put an app on here with a spinning thing. I don't know if you ever saw my earlier videos. Hey, Jasmine. Hello, darling. Good morning, my love. I'm so glad you're here. But do you remember, like, if you guys saw my earlier videos when I used to do decluttering and I had the wheel of decluttering or whatever it was? Oh, thank you. I have all kinds of shirts on today. But I had this decluttering wheel. You spin it, you know. But I found this other wheel online. It's a free app. And what I do is I spin it to know, like, I get overwhelmed from my ADHD what to do around the house here. So I spin it to see where I should start doing my housework. And it has like a bunch of different spinners you can do. Like this one here is for decluttering and has where I should start working. You see like my bathroom. I know it's backwards. But then you spin it, you just hit this thing and spin it, and it tells me where I need to go. Okay, I need to clear the island today. Today I need to work on the island, and after that I need to, what do I need to do? I need to, clean out the drawers. Oh, I don't know about that. Drawers aren't that hard to do. It's just that, you know, you get all the clutter afterwards. So then I have other ones. There's other apps on here. This is a yes or no. Yes or no. Like, you know how you do like the Magic 8 Ball that has that on there. And it also has for afternoon activities what I want to do. When it says jogging, that just means walking fast because I'm not jogging. Like, it says, what do I want to do? I want to do my spin bike cycling, which I've been wanting to do. But anyway, because I'm going to get this leg better. Oh, and then also, if you don't know what to eat, you could do this one that says what to eat. And then you just spin it. If you want to put healthy things in there. Or what's for dinner. Oh, it says a burger. I don't think so. But anyway, because we're trying not to do bread and sugar. So anyway, that is, why did you ban me? What do you mean, Ethan? I don't know who you are, honey. Hi, Sally. I did text you with the updated number. Okay, you obviously didn't get it. Yeah, I'm on here. Explains why I didn't hear back. Okay. Which phone did you do? Oh, I don't want to say it out loud here. That could be helpful. Yeah. Except mine is for what to eat today. Yeah, there you go right there. There's what to eat today. Grandma Moore! I need to go to an island. Hey, take me with you, girlfriend. We could go. Oh, I do the same thing too, Sally. Okay. Jasmine, my darling's here. Oh, who's being bad? Let me see. Who is this? Who's the naughty, naughty boy? I look like a queen. Thank you. I should start wearing my crown. I wore it. I was supposed to do something with, what's her name? We were supposed to wash dishes together. We were going to wear our tiaras while we were washing dishes, but she never said when she got her crown, so we never did it. So maybe I should just do it by myself. It's like, with things I keep planning to do with Daryl, and he just, yeah, we'll get it on Friday, and Friday keeps coming. I just started doing stuff on myself, like painting those clouds, which is a disaster. So I'm going to do some other content this weekend, guys, and I'm holding you up another 10 minutes. So I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the love button. Hi, Matilda. How are you, lovey? Hello. Everyone's playing with the trolls today. I don't know what you're talking about banning you. If you were banned, then how are you here, my darling? Whoop, pop it up, pop it up, pop it, I love my moderators. I love you guys because I would give you the key to my front door. I trust everything you do, and I like the way you know get things before I see it because sometimes things might hurt somebody's feelings. Sometimes I don't really care, but sometimes like, why would you say that? I just kind of wonder why people want to be mean. Thank you, Matilda. You're so sweet too, love. What is my husband doing on your TV? Who's that, Wendy? Is that Wendy? No. Hi, Big D's place. Ray, is Malik 9G? Is that Wendy? I don't know. Nope, it's not Wendy. Okay, that's not your husband. That's my friend Ray up there, Dashing Womble. So, Kevin, what's the story with this? Aw, Kevin, is that nice? Is that nice? See what I mean, guys? Do I want to try to? Yeah, it's like I bring humor into everything. So have a happy day, CL. Have a happy weekend, guys. Email me if you're bored, if you're snowed in, and just say hey. I just want to say hey, or maybe I'll pop on or something. But hopefully none of you lose heat, electricity, or anything. Okay, and just remember, God loves you and He's protecting you. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Okay, just keep the faith. I love you guys so, so much. And remember, I'll see you when I see you. And it might be earlier than you think. I might be looking around there in your window or something. Just be careful.